Good Thursday night result for us. We're at home against Arkansas State, which we knew was going to be a big one for us, and it looks as if it's going to be that way. We're tied on points with Arkansas State right now, and there's going to be a lot of implications moving into the last game of the year on that one. We got the result. We went down 1-0, and kind of like we spoke about earlier on in the year, we always seem to perform better after facing some adversity. Most of the years we've went down a couple of goals, we've came back, and it was good to see again. We went down 1-0, we tied out 1-1 before the halftime, and then went into the second half and created some really, really good chances, finished 3-1, and it could have been a couple more. We missed some really big chances inside the box, and I think that momentum of missing those turned over to Sunday. We then had to jump on the road and head across there to Troy on Saturday, and we went into the game there, and it was a really, really lackluster performance, probably one of our worst of the season, to be quite honest with you. I think that we went in without any energy. We didn't perform to anywhere near our capabilities. We went down 1-0 against Troy, and after that they played the game really, really well. They ran down the clock, they played for set pieces, they played for throw-ins, they won everything they were supposed to win. They made it hard for us to create chances, and when you're up 1-0 and you're defending the lead, we've done that several times this year. We've done it to Southern Miss, we've done it to Old Dominion. It's a tough thing to do when you really have to go and push for a goal. So really disappointed dropping points there, but the good thing about it now is that we still have something to play for. It's still in our control. If we get a positive result on Thursday, then we'll be in the tournament. So the big focus going into Thursday is going to be honouring the seniors. The seniors have given everything to this programme. We have a senior, Carleen, who's been here for 5 years. Maya Smith and Alyssa Abbott have been here for 4 years. And Gabby Felix, local product, has been here for a year. And all 4 of those young women have given a lot of dedication to their teammates, to the university and to the programme. So we want to make sure that above all else that we go out and honour those guys on Thursday night.
You talk about seeing that you're getting so close to the end of the regular season, how important it is to stack up those positive results, seeing that you do have kind of your destiny kind of in your own hands.
Yeah, it is. It's something that we just have to keep going with, and we just have to make sure that we keep swinging some punches, and a couple of them will land eventually, right? And we've been ducking and diving all year, and we've missed a couple have hit on us. We've hit a couple, but yeah, we're coming into the 11th and 12th round now, and we got to see who's got the legs left.
You talked about the lackluster performance yesterday. What's the one thing you think your team has to focus on between now and Thursday night to prevent that from happening again?
For me, I always want to look on the positives and what we're looking forward to, but I have to give this group credit. They have went through a lot this year. With the road games was a big one, but we have been riddled with injuries. We've got 3 centre defenders listed on our roster, and all 3 of them have been injured this year. We rolled into Troy, and it was the first game Lauren Bennett had been injured, and we'd spoke about her at a previous press conference on how solid she was, and they scored off a cross because she wasn't in the box. So I think there's just been a culmination, even from the beginning of the season, from the start of conference. Our captain, Lucy Ortiz, didn't even feature for the first 4 games. Haley Waterhouse broke her thumb and then had surgery. Mary Muth on her hand. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So I think that they just, every time they stand back up, they get knocked back down. The good thing is they stand back up. And I think after the performance on Sunday, I don't think anyone was satisfied with it. I think everyone felt it, which is something that I hadn't felt from this group. Sometimes there had been a couple of finger pointings and a little bit of lack of accountability. But after this one, there was a lot of thought after the game. There was a lot of accountability on what they needed to do to get better. So when you're rolling into Thursday's game, my hope is that reflection from Sunday's game will definitely pay dividends on Thursday for the performance, for the seniors, and for what's in the line.
What do you see with Marshall that's kind of notable as you kind of prepare for them?
They've got some really dynamic forwards. So scouting them already, looking at the opposition, they move the ball against Marshall quite well, but when Marshall start to counter, they've got some dynamic players up top. They've got a young lady who is exceptional at delivering crosses. They attack the ball well in the box. So I think if we are careless in possession of the ball and we turn it over too easy, they're definitely going to punish us.
You had mentioned in your opening statement about the 4 seniors that are going to be honored. Talk about coaching them and kind of how beneficial they've helped you out as a coach and kind of how they've enriched the team.
Well, Gabby came in this year and she's been exceptional. When we went through the recruitment process with her, she wanted to come in and she wanted to be part of a team. She never mentioned herself once. She always just wanted to be part of a team, be part of a collective group and wanted to compete, and she's done that regardless of what's been going on the field or off the field. She has been great to have around. She's one of the nicest kids I've ever met in my entire life. Alyssa, Maya, and Carlene, those three collectively, they're huge for me because I've come into a program when they were already recruited here by a different coach, and those three have given me nothing but respect, hard work, dedication. Anything that we have asked of them, they've done. And I hope that the team recognise that and that they can give them a good performance for their last senior night, because it's going to mean a lot for me if we can go out for those three especially. Obviously Gabby Felix as well, but those three come in to me being a new coach to them and have given me everything.
Coach, being today's your birthday, any special plans for after?
No, me and my wife were going to go out to dinner, but she said she doesn't go out to dinner with losers, so we lost on Sunday, you know. So, not a lot going on. I know, right? It's real tough around here, right? You got to win. Yeah, not any big plans. The boys got soccer later on tonight, so we'll take them for soccer practice. Probably try and leave here a little early, pick the baby up from daycare, and spend the afternoon with the family, hopefully.